Cheating is one of the most hurtful things you can do in a relationship. It creates a rift that is almost impossible to repair. And worse than that, even after the relationship is over, it can leave you with trust issues that will interfere with relationships for years. In this video, I'm going to help you understand how cheating affects your ability to trust and how to move past this difficult period and learn to trust again. Hi, I'm Emily Baker from LoveLearnings. We offer simple, straightforward advice that can help you improve your love life. Subscribe to this channel for a brand new video every week. So, let's get into it. First off, you need to remember that cheating is not personal, even if it might feel that way. Cheating can be a symptom of a relationship with serious issues, but more often it's the result of a person who lacks morals and compassion. So, understand that you're not to blame for what happened, but you are in charge of what happens next. Process your feelings. This is always the first step to moving on from a traumatic event. Many of us will try to compartmentalize the pain we feel to avoid getting mired in sadness and depression. Believe me when I tell you, that pain is only going to come out down the line in harmful ways. Like, to use a totally random example, it can make it difficult for you to trust other people. Processing your feelings can look like a lot of things. It can mean writing them down. It can just mean noticing them without judgment and allowing yourself to really feel them. It can mean taking the day off work to eat ice cream in sweatpants. Whatever you decide, do it with intention and without shame. It's hard enough feeling this way without putting more judgment on top of it. Learn from it. Cheating is not your fault, but there's often something to learn from being cheated on, even if it's only the warning signs to look out for. Look back on your relationship before the cheating. Was it really all that perfect? Were there any signs that your partner may not have been fully invested in you? Were there other red flags about the relationship or about their behavior that you may have overlooked because of how much you loved them? Did you maybe move too fast in the relationship before you really had the chance to build a real connection? No one has a crystal ball, but if you're able to look at your relationship without the rose-colored glasses every once in a while, you can avoid pitfalls down the road. If you're wondering if this guy is the one for you, you need to take my free quiz right now. Go to lovelearnings.com/doeshelike-me right now. This quiz was designed for situations where you're not sure of a guy's intentions. It can tell you, without a shadow of a doubt, whether or not you two have a shot. That's lovelearnings.com/doeshelike-me. Take it slow. It can be tempting to rush into a relationship before you're ready, especially if you're having issues trusting this other person. This is because you think if you can define the relationship, you'll be able to keep yourself safe and satisfy your need for connection. I advise against this. You need to give yourself time to properly get to know someone before moving forward. If you're having issues trusting this person, that can be your mind telling you to slow things down. Forgive the cheater. This can be easier said than done, but if you want to move past this chapter of your life, you need to make the effort to forgive them for cheating on you. This doesn't mean that you condone their actions or that you even need to contact them in any way. You need to look inside yourself and get in touch with the understanding, compassionate part of you. At first, a huge part of you is going to resist this feeling. I'm sure even now you're saying, Emily, you're crazy. But if you allow yourself to feel forgiveness for this person, it's going to allow you to move on and eventually you'll be able to trust again. Communicate with your new partner. Trust issues can be tricky and by their very nature, are often something we keep to ourselves and never want to tell a partner about. But if you're really struggling to trust your new partner after being cheated on in the past, I recommend that you discuss it with your new partner. You don't have to get into the nitty-gritty of what happened between you and your ex, but you should give them a heads up that being cheated on in the past made it difficult for you to trust in relationships. Because if you don't, your partner will sense your unease in the relationship and will take it personally, just compounding the problem. But what if the person you're trying to trust again is the very person who cheated on you in the past? This is a more difficult question to answer in this video. The truth is that it is possible to repair a relationship after infidelity, but it requires a few things. First, they need to admit what they did wrong, ask for your forgiveness, and be willing to change their behavior. Second, you need to be willing to work together with them to create a better relationship where neither of you will feel the need to look elsewhere for emotional or physical intimacy. And third, you need to have a strong bond and a shared history that you can draw on during the healing process. If you lack any of these things, I'd recommend you give it up right now and move forward separately, for both of your sakes. If you can follow my advice, you'll be well on your way back to being able to open your heart to love again. Just remember that it takes time, healing, and acceptance to really get there, and you'll be just fine. Thanks for watching. I'm Emily Baker.